Good afternoon, he said from Zetster's lab. We've always got to allow life to surprise us, because otherwise, what's the use of living? But then you also have to take the good with the not so good. Well, today was one of those days. I woke up this morning and hubby wasn't feeling well. There was something wrong with his eye for the last couple of days. He was fixing our car that broke down again. And yesterday we decided today is the day that he's going to go to his optometrist to see what's wrong with the eye. So this morning he SMS the WhatsApp the optometrist, and as I was getting dressed, I thought, you know what, let's go into town today. Then we go for breakfast somewhere, and then we can go to the optometrist, take in some books and stuff that we want to go and give to the charity shop. That was my plan. The next minute, hubby came running. He said, come, let's go. The optometrist came back. He said, you immediately need to go to the specialist, and the specialist can only see you now. So you need, whoa, just hear the thunder, it's raining. And we need to get there now. We can only see you now. So now I need to drive, because now he's in a thing and his eye's not feeling well because of the eye and everything, and I'm into the car, and now the car has been fixed yesterday. So as I was driving into town, I felt this fear starting to rise up. And I thought, but I don't trust Noddy anymore. That's now our 4x4, and it's freshly fixed. So what if the wheel starts burning again? Because that was what the previous time happened. We stopped at a friend and it was just these, not flames, but it was very hot and you could see the smoke coming out. And then I thought, if that's going to happen, how I'm going to get hubby to the specialist? And then I thought, what's going to happen if his eye is really bad and he needs to have an operation and the car is not right? And I was thinking, my mind was going crazy and fear started to rise. So immediately I thought, stop it, Izette, stop it, just breathe. So I was there in the car breathing. In and out, and as I was breathing deep breaths in and out, I started focusing, as I always do. I focused on the I when I breathe in and on the am when I breathe out, focusing on the abundant life that is in me, not focusing on my problems and everything that's going on in this realm, but focusing on the life that I am, my abundant life in me. And as I was focusing and breathing, bees started to rise up and chase fear out. So we got to the specialist, and guess what? It's just old age, they say, nothing bad. It's going to clear up all in its own time. Just relax. So that was our news. But I could have allowed that whole situation to come in, allow the fear and everything to come in and steal the abundant joy in me. It was that close. I could have done it while I was driving there, and listening and been there with him and everything. But the life in me chased the fear out, and afterwards we went for breakfast, and then we went to take the books to the charity shop, and there I got some books for me to read. You know, our electricity saga is just getting worse and worse by the day. So there are load shedding every couple of hours. So I'm really struggling because then I don't have internet or anything. So what do I do? And so I decided to get myself some beautiful, wonderful story books. So for 5 rand, two were 10 rand, the others were 5 rand. I bought all these books at the charity shop. And then as I was paying, I looked at the bling, and there I saw this beautiful ring. It's very old. And I asked her, "Can I see it, please?" So she gave it to me. I put it on my finger. It's a little bit big. And I asked, "How much is it?" And guess what she said? 10 rand. That's ridiculous. But at first I said, you know how much bling do I really need? So I put it back, and then when hubby came and I showed him, he said, "How much is it?" I said, 10 rand. I said, "Mine, don't be stupid, just get it." And I'm loving it. I immediately got it. So for a couple of rand, we got all these books. I got my bling. Oh, look at this. I love these molds. As I was walking through the shop, I found these molds, ice molds, or you can bake or anything with the molds. So I took 2 of these, and then there was this one still in its plastic, never been used, little wine or whatever glasses. And when I got to the till, I asked her, "How much is that?" And she said 10 rand each. Ridiculous. So guess what? I got bling. I got these things that I'm going to put ice in or whatever and throw in my cool drink and drinks. And then we went to the art shop and I got some paint. And then, guess what? We went to the nursery place and I got some basil seedlings and some celery. And I allowed life to surprise me. And you know what I got? Even in the midst of the situation this morning, life also surprised me there. So life will surprise you. And it will not always be things that you enjoy or that you choose. But by allowing it and then to deal with it in that moment, that is what it means to experience the abundant life now. I was experiencing the abundant life even in the midst of driving our freshly fixed car and thinking about hubby and his eyes and whatever. I still experience the abundant life. And I'm still experiencing it because when we were out for breakfast, I saw this beautiful, beautiful milk tart. Oh, I love milk tart. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get me one and then I'm going to eat it for lunch. So the moral of this story is today is just allow life to surprise you, because it really does when you least expect it. So even if it surprises you with a drive to the specialist in the morning, do not allow the things of this world to come in and steal, kill and destroy the abundant life that is in you. So we're home. I'm enjoying all my blessings, my surprises. It's just amazing to realize that whatever you need to face during the day, you got what you need to live victoriously through that situation. So as hubby was going in for his test, I was sitting and I started to write. And it was all about, you can find all of my writings on my Facebook page, Zetster's Lab. And I was thinking, thank heavens we don't know what tomorrow will bring. Because if we do, we will be in total fear and hysterics the whole time. Because thank heavens I didn't know yesterday what I had to cope with first thing in the morning. Because I wouldn't have had the strength, the wisdom, the peace and joy, the power to deal with that yesterday. So when hubby was telling me, let's go, we need to go now, the optometrist said it's urgent, you need to go and see the specialist, and he can only see you now, the first thing I said was, isn't it awesome? Today is the day you need to go. There's place for you now. Our car has been fixed. So all is well. That was my, I nearly threw over my, so that was my first reaction, and I was so thankful about it. I immediately saw the positive in the whole situation. And I wasn't always like this. You need to practice. You need to learn. That's the thing. Learn to experiencing peace and joy in the midst of any situation. Because the human ego always sees doom and gloom, always sees the worst, always sees things from a negative thing. I don't know why. But the life in you always shows you all is well. Everything is unfolding perfectly. And you've got what it takes to get through this day, this situation, this storm, victoriously by just turning inwards and finding all the wisdom, power, peace, joy, love, whatever you may need to get through your situation, this moment. It's always now. The life flows now, always now. Life always happens now, not tomorrow. But the awesome thing is when you get to tomorrow or to that, it will also only be now, this moment, where everything is unfolding perfectly. The whole thing with the specialist unfolded perfectly. And life once again surprised me. And I am thankful. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you that I can share my journey with you. And remember, my life is your life. What I have, you have. We've got the same life, the same abundant spirit. It's in us, leading us and guiding us. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to make coffee for hubby, and then I'm going to eat my milk tart. Have a fantastic day.